Hi everyone, my name's Jess. I'm a product manager here at Lumin. Today I'm here to teach you a little bit about protected loads panels and smart panels, where they're used and the pros and cons of each. Protected loads panels and smart panels are there for pretty much the same reason. They're helping you direct power to the appliances you need most in an outage. If your backup system is powering appliances that are too large for it to handle, it can cause nuisance tripping, meaning your inverter will turn off and you'll no longer have backup power. When this happens, it can mean that a professional needs to come back out and fix your system. Let's talk a little bit about just protected loads panels. Protected loads panels are a traditional part of a solar and storage installation. Normal backup systems can't power everything in your house all at once. So you have a protected loads panel where you move a selected group of appliances that you need in an outage, and your backup system will power those. Oftentimes, these are things like your refrigerator and a well pump, and really the necessary things in your home. The downside of protected loads panels is that once you select which circuits you're going to back up in an outage, you can't reselect a different circuit later on without having some extensive electrical work done. For instance, if you have a power outage and the temperature is really temperate that day and you don't need your air conditioner, you can't power something else instead. The system is not flexible like that. So if you needed to really use your cooktop that day, you can't if that isn't in your protected loads panel. All right, so let's talk about smart panels now. They do a lot of the same basic functionality. They're going to prevent your inverter from tripping. They're going to make sure that your backup system isn't powering anything that's too large. But the great thing about smart panels is that they're an entirely flexible system. You can use all the circuits in your home, just maybe not all at once. It's going to select, or better yet, allow you to select which circuits are most important to you at any given time and make sure you have access to those. As long as you are not going to overpower your system or have too many loads on at once, you can use any load you need. As you probably know, the energy stored in your battery is not unlimited. One of the biggest perks of a smart panel is that it's going to allow you to make sure you're not wasting energy on anything that's not a priority for you. A good example of how this is often done is that many people do not prioritize their EV charger during an outage. As long as you have a few miles on your car to get to wherever you may need to in an emergency, it's safe to deprioritize your EV charger and make sure that is not sucking up all the energy in your battery. Here at Lumen, we make a smart panel called the Lumen Smart Panel. And what makes the Lumen Smart Panel super unique is we have what we call a smart power mode. And this mode is something that's automatically running on the panel at all times. You tell it what the maximum power your inverter can put out is, and you tell it which appliances you want, and then you prioritize them. If you have appliances that you always want on in an outage, like a refrigerator, it'll make sure that always has capacity to stay on. But things that you want on just maybe on rarer occasions, like an EV charger, if you just need a few miles to get somewhere or something like that, then you can have those as categorized as optional. All right, I think that's all I have for you today. Hopefully you learned something, and if you have any lingering questions, feel free to reach out to anyone here at Lumen, and we'll be happy to help.